Welcome to Electric Fantastic. This channel is about investing in the world's transition to sustainable energy. I'm invested in Tesla and Archer Aviation. Archer Aviation make Evtols. What is an Evtol? Evtol stands for Electric Vertical Takeoff and Landing. This word is going to become as everyday as the word helicopter. Unlike traditional helicopters, Evtols are powered by electric motors, typically using batteries. Evtols are about 100 times quieter than helicopters, a bit like drones. To explain more, let's hear from the Archer Aviation leaders in Evtols.
This is unlike any aircraft that you've ever seen. And it's different because our entire approach to designing it was different. We had to literally reinvent how aircraft are designed. Midnight is flown by a pilot, and it can carry up to 4 passengers. And it takes off and lands vertically, so it doesn't need a runway. But it also flies forward on a wing like an airplane, so it can fly fast and it flies far. It flies 150 miles per hour, and it can carry 1,000 pounds of payload, and it can travel up to 100 miles. But this vehicle was optimized around rapid, back-to-back 20-mile trips in and around cities. And it can do this while being as safe as a commercial airliner, but also up to 100 times quieter than a helicopter.
I'm so excited to talk to you. Thank you so much for being here. For those who might not be familiar, can you explain what Archer Aviation is all about?
Yeah, we're building the future of aviation. These are flying cars. This is going to take you off the ground, stuck in traffic, 60 to 90 minutes, into the air, 5 to 7 minute trips.
Really? And how high off the ground are these?
So similar to helicopters, 1,500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think everybody can agree that the most valuable asset we all have is time. And if there was a way to build a time machine, I think people would be willing to pay for that. And that's effectively what these products are. I mean, the drive in here to the air show here was a bit painful today. And if that was something could be replaced with a 5-minute flight, I think a lot of people would sign up for that. And so I think the consumer demand for the product is going to be quite high. I think the trade-off and things that we have to earn is proving that these are very safe. And once we have proven that, I think the ability to scale this industry is quite large.
There's a total of 12 propellers on this thing. I just counted them, and they're not that big. They're like maybe this big and connected to this aircraft. They take off, and then the front propellers, if I can see that correctly, they can actually tilt forwards. So you've got the back propellers for lift, and then the front propellers tilt forward and give you speed.
But they are working on something that I think has massive potential over the next 10 or 15 years. I don't know if this is the best possible timing, but it's my timing. So basically what's happening is this. There's something called the low altitude economy. And Adam Jonas at Morgan Stanley, who covers Tesla, put out a massive report on the low altitude economy, meaning sub 1 mile above the Earth's surface. So delivery drones would probably be the first thing that we're seeing, or we will continue to see. But where that's going to go next is transportation.
Archer Aviation will be the official Team USA air taxi at the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles.
Air taxis at the Olympics? Yes.
Today, we're here at Make It in the Emirates in Abu Dhabi, the largest event of its kind in the region focused on industry and innovation.
We're seeing the aircraft mature and getting through the type certificate part of the process, and now the airline coming together. And so those 2 big steps are what are critical to us launching this product. And we can bring, the joy to flying on an everyday basis for the mass public. Trying to build something that inspires all of us to build the world that we want to live in is exceptionally hard. If you look at trips that take you 60, 90 minutes on the ground that you can move to the air in 5, 10 minutes, I mean, that's everybody's dream. But this is day one. And if you can imagine what it's going to be like in 10 years or in 20 years, we will be able to work in the city, live out in upstate New York, fly in, no problem, do it in minutes. That is the world that I want to live in, and I think that's the world that all of you want to live in as well.
Tonight's event is all about us celebrating this partnership. We're going to work together to create this air taxi network that truly changes the way that New Yorkers and visitors get to travel around our city.
We're very excited about Midnight coming to New York City and enabling safe, quiet, and clean flight. So congratulations, Archer, and thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh, this is the future of aviation.
Thanks for watching. Remember, shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll end up in the stars.